When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell, or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here in Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell.
Got a wrench. Looking to tune someone up.
Stopping all that nonsense right now. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Focused on weakening that arm.
Just pounding away. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. Shoulders down, this could be it. Kicks out at just one.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Just ruthless.
High rent district for C.
Oh, yeah, from the top. Bullseye with the elbow.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
And the action is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Oh, smacked with the wrench.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back to back.
McIntyre, it looks like he could get it done here.
Makes a cover. Punk powers out. Still going strong.
Not even a 1 count at this point.
And where McIntyre goes from here is unknown. Drew's accustomed to putting out so many men with that maneuver.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like they're... And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back down with a GTS. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
The cover! Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
Knee right on target.
Boom! Connecting fully with that one.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Yep.
Top rope!
Oh, he misses the mark. Took things to the high-rent district, but the price ended up being... CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Here's the pin. Oh, and he just kicked out.
At this point, I don't know if it's McIntyre's resolve or stubbornness keeping him in this one.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Oh, great wherewithal there. And he found an opening to fire back.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
Being placed in the corner here.
Got out of that situation and avoids any harm.
Counter by CM Punk.
Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee, followed by a bulldog headlock.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is determined right now.
What's he hoping to find down there?
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake. Gets lifted into position.
Someone call a dentist.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Struck with a calf kick.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. What a counter!
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Propping him up in the corner.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee. Uh-oh, stiff shove that creates separation. Maybe get something else going.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Sliding back into the ring.
Putting the red dot on his opponent. is out in time.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
Using that 12 pounds of steel with savage intentions.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre.
Oh, into the pin attempt.
2 count. A kick out at 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Oh my! He saw that one coming.
Ooh, spinning kick to the gut.
These competitors are operating at the peak of their abilities here.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh my God!
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Oh, he cuts it off. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior is beginning.
Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Got turned onto their stomach and the sharpshooter's in. This is a bad spot. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Oh my goodness, this will not end well. Into the cell, my God.
It retaliates with a counter.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Look at this, going counter for counter.
Moving into the ring.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
It looks like...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Getting to his feet, but nothing good is waiting.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cocking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.